King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health, stand to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the hi button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful. No disrespect. And remember, a slow grind is better than no grind, as y'all can see by the title and by the thumbnail what we got going on. I guess this young lady has just been going on a press run. And it's amazing how you can accumulate clout. It's amazing how you can go on I'm building my foundation of who I am, what I've been through, all based off of you being overly freaky. The things that we make people popular for is just, man, unreal. But let's get into the video.
Now, how did you find out that the video was leaked?
Just like you did. I just woke up. Yeah. And people are like, you're viral on Twitter. And I was like, I mean, so many things have gone on. And I just like, I've been so used to waking up like that. And I'm just like, ugh, what now?
But did you know that the video was getting recorded? Because if you knew the video was getting recorded, there was a possibility that you probably was going to get revealed at some point. I mean, maybe not. Maybe you just thought, oh, this would be, keepsake. This would be private, type of thing. This would be something that it would never be out in the public eye. But you kind of have to assume. And don't you do don't she do her thing with the adult content? Not saying that she had a problem with it getting leaked, but he asked a question and said, how did you find out? She said the same way you found out. But it's just like, don't act like you surprised. Like, you ain't surprised.
And yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah. So when certain things like that do happen, was there a precursor first? Were people trying to say, hey, we have this? Was there a blackmail situation? Like, that's the burning question, is like, did you know this even existed? And were you really shocked that this happened? Or was this something that you just felt needed to, or it was going to happen regardless?
Yeah. So as I've said before, it was something that was always kind of like looming around. We didn't really nip it in the bud when it first surfaced. Like a couple years ago, it was actually presented to me in a blackmail form. And it was almost just like, either you do this or it's out. And at the time, there was just so much going on. And I was even gonna like stay quiet about it. I was gonna like go through with the blackmail, and just my really good friend was like listening to my story, like my really close confidant. And she was like, you need to tell your lawyer, this is like illegal. What do you mean? Like, what am I even listening to? Like, do not go through with that. Like, this is so illegal in so many ways. And so then I did get, advice from my lawyers, and they're like, whoa. Mm-hmm. And I thought that the situation had been contained, and I thought that people would be almost too afraid of it, or just like not even touch it, because the severity of it being like non-consensually filmed. I didn't even know it existed.
I didn't watch the video in its entirety, but ain't no way that video was 30-something minutes long and you ain't know a camera was set up on a tripod. We not gonna sit here and act like that. We not gonna do that. You didn't consent to it. He wasn't forcing you. You look like you was very, very happy in that video. Yeah, we not doing that part. I'm not buying that. We're not gonna do that. I know it probably sound good to add that to the story, to say that you were the victim and you got taken advantage of. I know it sounds good. It'll probably sound good in court, sound good on a police report, but no, we're not buying that. You looked very happy in it.
Existed, or that anyone had possession over it, and then for someone to just be like, hey, and then I don't know if you know, but then there was some time that had passed. I thought it was contained, so I had felt calm about that. Some time had passed, and a really big media company was like, we just got a hold of this tape. Do you have a comment? And it was the first time that I like ever fainted. Like I've never fainted in my life. And it was just so, imagine being in that position, like, hey, we have this tape of you, like, do you have a comment? Was
this recent, or was this in the past with the media?
I would say like now it's been like a couple years now. Yeah. Okay. And so, yeah, I've never been like just held it against the wall like that. It just felt so involuntary and like so invasive and extremely violating for sure, and we contained that again. And then some time had passed, so much was going on. And then I start to kind of see it's, I start to see it kind of surfacing again. And I just, at that point, I just had to breathe, because now the huge shock was out. The second shock, now I'm just like, okay, they're really like playing with fire here. So, and I'm just like hoping for the best there. And then boom, I wake up to you're viral on Twitter. Although it was probably really, really, really shocking for some, I think I've just, tried to, I've withstood some time now where every time I feel like that pang or like that anxiety, I just like know how to just, and just go with it. Well, not go with it, but what can we do?
Yeah.
When anything surfaces on the internet, good luck.
Let's be clear about it though. You capitalizing off of it. And rightfully so. I'm not mad at her for doing it. But if you were so, I feel this way and I don't, I'm just da-da-da-da, and I was with a monster, or I didn't know anything about, you will want to keep your image and your and your personal information private. You're going on a press run. You're doing a bunch of different interviews to sell what? Maybe to boost up the fact that you got OF. Because I ain't gonna lie, before she's been on this, whole tier of like just doing back-to-back interviews and me seeing her on clips and all of this stuff, I didn't know who she was. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But now you got dudes who see her being attractive, listen to the way she speaks. She's very like soft and very beautiful woman. No, we're not taking that away from her. So now they're gonna be intrigued. Now they're gonna want to go to her Twitter. Now they want to go to her IG. They're gonna follow her. Now they're gonna want to go to the OF. This is just to boost up what she already have going on. That's all that is. Because if you truly cared and want to keep your life private, and you just felt so bad about this situation, you wouldn't go on no freaking interview run and just be doing all these interviews, saying the same thing over and over again. I get it. I ain't mad at it though. For sure. I'm definitely not mad at it. Do your thing. Get your bread.
Sayonara.
Yeah.
It's like, it's there forever.
It's like when somebody has certain things or your destiny in their hands, who knows what will happen from that. I want to go back to really two things as you was talking. And as you referred to we, right? So it's like we knew about it and we tried to self-contain it. When you use words like we, who are you referring to specifically?
I'm referring to the legal team,
Okay.
and also my significant other back then.
Like I said, we've done our research. We're in the comments. We're seeing comments. These are questions that we're asking ourselves. When you say against the things that you really wanted to do, were you not aware that there was footage or it being filmed in that time? You were unaware.
I was unaware of this particular phone.
So what do you do? Hide it? Y'all ever see them cheating shows where they hide the camera off in the corner? Or how they used to do pranks back in the day? They act like they would hide it, and for whatever reason, you just didn't see this big camera to the right or to the left. Sitting right by the TV is like, okay, if you can act like you didn't know it was there, that's fine. Ma'am, you can't tell me that you don't see this man moving and operate. You was just so locked in on doing what you was doing that you didn't see that camera. You didn't see him trying to turn the contrast up. You didn't see him trying to figure out the angles. Nah, we ain't buying that.
Filming me, and I was completely unaware that this particular person even had possession of it or even had the intention to do whatever with it. So that's where the non-consent comes in, because yeah.
So
Completely.
I can say you didn't consent to being, on the internet. You probably didn't give consent for him to post it. But you were, if a woman is doing a thing and you pull your camera out, they see that phone. Especially the type of women that look up at you, or that, you know what I'm saying? Women that are in tune to what's going on, they're going to see because they probably want to know how you reacting. That's part of the connection. That's part of the act. You look at her, she look at you, y'all do y'all thing, y'all touch it, feel it. There's no way you don't notice a phone. I've been in situations like that. You pull the phone out, they look, they continue to do their thing. They ain't even tripping. Now, granted, I'm never going to ever put on nothing like that. I don't care what somebody do to me. It is what it is. But I think it's very corny for sure. But people are aware. People know that you're recording it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Non-consensual.
You know you're getting recorded.
That
To be filmed.
So that was phone footage?
Yes.
This is not a joking matter. But what kind of storage was that? Because golly, the amount of iCloud that was needed, you know what I mean, was just something like, geez, brother. Like, it's so much to unpack with this particular situation. My real question is asked in a way, was that a relationship?
Well, just to chime in on what you said about the storage. So you watched all 39 minutes?
I watched a large, substantial time. I wouldn't say all 39
How would you
minutes,
know
but
that?
I'll be a liar, I think.
You
Listen,
sure?
You're getting a kick out of it. This is what I'm saying. You freaky kink. You like the fact that he watched the video. Same thing you was doing with academics. Oh, what part of it did you? What's your favorite? You freaky. No, we ain't mad at you. It's great. We love it. But you're freaky, lady. So it's hard for me to act like you a victim when you're freaky like this. You being indulgent and all of that stuff, and then when some come, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that he set the camera up there. I didn't know that it had approximately this amount of footage on there. Da, da, da. Okay, ma'am. But to speak about the whole, how did you know how long when I look at a video, I check how long the video is to see how long I'm going to be watching. I don't want to watch a super lengthy video. That's how he knows. If you go on X, you're going to look at the bottom right to see how long the video is.
I promise to keep it funky. I promise to keep it a buzz. I'm trying to tell you. I needed to do my research.
So what you're telling me is you watched it for 39 minutes.
I had to. It's my job to know exactly what I'm talking about.
Journalism, right?
For sure.
For journalism.
For sure.
For the people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
For the people.
Yes. I had to really make sure that I knew exactly, not necessarily referring.
Yeah.
Was that a real relationship?
In my heart, it was. In my heart and in my soul, definitely.
Freaky.
You came out with a statement, and it is, and I quote, "Everybody plays the fool sometimes, and I have been the biggest fool." You said you crossed your own boundaries to make someone else happy. What did you mean by that?
I meant exactly what I meant, that I definitely was head over heels for my significant other then, and I just completely lost myself in love. I was just so in love. I mean, I just dove like head first without even, no parachute, nothing. And, you know, like his happiness was sometimes more than mine, like over mine, and like making him happy made me happy. Yeah, just seeing him like happy and joyous and delighted was my joy and delight.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that. We do not want to hear that. Let's be clear about it. We are adults. If I do something, it's because I want to do it. If it's something that I don't agree with, that a woman of mine wants me to do just to please her and make her happy, but I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. It is what it is. Especially when it comes to something extreme, is like, what? You want to watch me do something? Huh? You know what I'm saying? Or you want me to indulge in? No. Now, hear me out. I'm speaking as if I was let me say this. If I was a woman and I was with a guy, let's just hypothetically say this. I would never be a woman. I'm not going to be a woman. And my whatever wanted me to do something with another, of course that's up to you. And if my woman wanted to watch me with another woman, come on, cuz I'm going to play ball. I'm going to do my due diligence. But if it's something like, I don't know, go watch even a movie. If my girl would say, let's go watch this movie. If I don't want to watch the movie, I'm not going to watch it. That's going to make me happy. I'm just not that type of person. I'm going to just be real with myself. I got to be honest with myself 100%. Yes, it's going to make you happy. That's fine. But let's do something else. Like, let's meet in the middle somewhere. We can compromise. Let's go do something else. I don't want to watch that movie. I don't want to go watch you try on dress. I don't know. I'm just trying to find, I definitely wouldn't mind watching my girl try on dress. You want to try a couple dresses here and there. That, shopping. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anything that you just don't want to do. That's all I'm saying. I'm not doing it. So, lady, we don't want to hear that. You did it because you wanted to do it. You did it because he was a millionaire, billionaire, whatever he is. You did it because you just a freaky mother. That's okay. But don't try to act like, oh, I did it because he manipulated me and I was influenced and I loved him. So I felt like as a woman, I was supposed to do what he wanted me to do, even though I wasn't happy doing it. I was happy doing it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevate until we hit our head. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love and I hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. Going.